Hey everybody, and it's a great day today. It is a Monday and we're mixing it up on the Monday, but we're also combining it in with the 30 days of sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life, and this is day 10, something I don't normally do. And this is Cindy Brown's fantastic sketch that we're using today to do our mixed media layout for Mix It Up Monday. So I don't normally do a 2-for-1, but this is something new and we're doing a 2-for-1 this time round. So I'm just going to start by using this Vicky Bouton base, and then I have cut out this die cut on my Cricut, and then I'm using it as a stencil template for my Gathered Twigs ink, which I'm stenciling into the 3 key points where the clusters will be. And this bottom one I actually go and add a little bit more once it's done and I start putting my papers together. I'm inking the edges to match the other 2 brown edges that you can see here. It's like a notebook type paper, and that's adding to the story, which I like. I have got these dies which I cut off my Cricut, or cut files really, and I am just inking the edges so that they lift up off the page. Now I'm going to use this patterned paper here that has all the colours from that paint swatch in the background on the notepad. Plus I'm going to build another strip here because I don't have it quite as wide as I'd like it to be, and that's great with a horizontal stripe because you can actually just marry it and mix it so that it does fit and extend that line quite nicely. So now that I have the 2 strips that are 12 by 12, I'm just going to rough up the edges just as Cindy has in her sketch, where she's got the edges, they look roughened or torn, and I'm just going to layer them up. Now I actually switch that around once I start putting the photos and everything together, and you'll see that happen shortly. Now I have this little panel here which I'm going to put my photos on, and these are more of my Dragon Dance photos, and I'm just putting them here where they focus on the 3 different dragons that were part of the dance, and the reds and the yellows. So now that I've done that, I like that Cindy has it so it's like a bit jagged around the edges, and so instead of tearing the cardstock or over distressing it, I lightly distressed it with the distressing tool, and now I'm adding this eyelash fringe around the outside so that it gives it a fluffy edge. And I like it because that sort of reminds me of the tassels and everything that are in the lanterns for the Lunar New Year, for Chinese New Year. So I just like the effect that this gives and that extra fibre. So that's another mixed media onto the layout. Now I'm just going to layer another row of this fringe along one edge of each of these strips, and that will then carry that jagged edges that Cindy has in her sketch, so that enhances it a little bit more. And I really do like eyelash fringe. It's a great fibre to use to give texture to your layout, and it's thin and it just sits nicely. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this up so I can lay it down and start building the layout. And as you can see, I'm going to actually switch it around to what I thought I would have it, and I'm bringing that one to the top, and then I'm going to bring the yellow one in underneath. Now this layout is a little bit crazy because it does have like an optical illusion, which is very strange, and I don't know whether it's the angle of the camera or whatever, but those papers look like they're not straight, but they actually are, and I don't know whether it's because of the background mixed media or whether it's the angle of the camera or whatever it is, but it does look a bit funny and it does look like it's not straight. I have put foam underneath this strip here so that it is nice and raised but also firmly supported, and that's where I had to go in and add that extra snake into that cluster point. Now this year 2025 is the year of the snake, so that's why I have put those snakes in there. Now these wheels I've cut from a Vicky Bouton paper, and they remind me of the Catherine wheels in the fireworks, and fireworks are very prevalent for Chinese New Year, so that's why I've added those in there. And I've tucked in some flowers because the Chinese New Year always have flowers in all of their designs. So I'm just mixing and matching the snakes because it is the year of the snake, and I'm going to go over it with my gloss, the gold pen, which adds a little highlight, a bit like a wink of a oh, I can't even think of what it is. Like it's a wink of gloss, whatever it's called. Now I don't want those lines across there just hanging, so I'm going to stamp in a zigzag here. So now I've got stamping happening as another of my mixed medias on this layout. So you can see how quick and easy it is to build a layout with mixed media without even really thinking about what you're going to add in there. So far I've ink distressed the edge, I've stenciled through with ink, I've stamped, I've got fibres on there. So I've got lots of mixed media happening on this layout. So I'm looking at it now and I'm thinking, what else? And I'm going to add my Nouveau drops in there now, and I'm just going to finish off the designs with the Nouveau drops so that they're like little gems on those lanterns. And I have the centres of the flowers, and I have put them down the centre. Now, I know my letters are not straight for this, but that's me. I should probably pull out a ruler and straighten them up, but, you know, I'm just your average Joe Blow scrapbooker, and if they're not straight, oh well, they're not straight. It's my layout. It's for my albums. It's okay. There are people that will pull out a T ruler and they will make it straight. And I probably should do that. I should get a little bit more proactive in keeping my things straight, but it doesn't bother me so much. When I'm doing it, I appear that they're straight, and it's not until I look at it later and go, oh well, that could have been a little bit better. But you get the idea. I'm putting in these wood veneers, and they've got the gold on them, so the 4 were actually gold glittered already, and I just coloured the other ones for the touch for good luck. I coloured those with a gold pen so that they were in the colours of the layout. And it is true, you touch the head of the lion for good luck for Chinese New Year. And when I was watching the dance, I was able to touch the yellow one's head as it came close enough throughout the dance. So I've just added in 2025, and now I'm going to add some ink splatters, which is another medium that I'm adding onto this layout. So there's quite a lot of mixed media happening. You can see that I'm putting in some rose gold splatters here just to match the colours of the layout. I'm really liking how it came together. As I said, it's not often that I will combine 2 together, but this was a requirement for the Mix It Up Monday. And I'm adding some squeezed lemon spritz here just to give that little sparkle. And you can see this is how my layout has come together, and I'm quite happy with the overall effect. So there it is with a bit of a close-up. I do have little flowers over those little children's faces because they're not related to me, and I just have covered them up so that they are not identifiable. Thanks everyone for watching. I hope I've done something here to inspire you. You can see that this has come together with lots of different mixed media. It does make a great layout. You can check out all the players in both playlists that I'll link down below. Don't forget to give all of us a thumbs up. We love getting the feedback. Thanks everyone for watching. Happy scrapping till next time. And here's my next video for you.